Hi everyone, I have a little creative journaling process for you today. The same as I said with my Project Life process video. I'm really sorry the lighting is rubbish. I was trying out this new setup and I just didn't want to waste the footage. But yeah, so this is a really random creative journaling process video. I was just like clearing up my desk really, and I spotted my watercolours, which I bought at Planacon Europe, and my creative journal was sitting right there, and I realised that I hadn't actually used these watercolours since I got back from Planacon Europe, which is ridiculous because they weren't that expensive, but they weren't cheap either, and I want to use them obviously. So I thought, meh, I'll just pull them out. And I am not an artist by any means. Papercraft is where I feel my strengths lie. So I have no idea what I'm doing with watercolours or anything. And I just felt like painting out some rainbow colours. I don't know about the rest of you, but I love Christmas and New Year. But after the beginning of January, I am so ready for sunshine and spring and pastel colours and just not winter anymore. I feel like January and February winter is not fun. So yeah, I just painted out some colours onto my page. I was going for like bright rainbow colours. The photo that I'm using for this page was taken in July. So yeah, I just wanted bright rainbow colours. And I dried it off with my heat tool, and then I realised that I could do with some more colours just to make it look a bit more interesting, I suppose. And I really did sort of want to have a rainbow type effect going on, so I used the purple at the bottom and then this green at the top. It's a really acidic green, but actually I kind of love it. But I love any sort of bright colour. And these watercolours, by the way, because I'm sure somebody will ask, they are the Prima classics, I think. Like I said, I bought them at Planacon Europe. They also have several other sets, and I wish I had picked up the pastel set. I'll definitely try and get hold of them at some point because I love them. The quality is lovely and they're a really reasonable price, so they're definitely worth getting if you are a beginner and you think you're going to use them, but you don't necessarily want to splash out like 40 odd pounds on a set, or more than that, because I know they have serious like artist grade watercolours for a lot more than that. So as you can see, the back of the page really warped, and that really bothers me. Some people love the fact that the pages warp and it goes all crinkly, but that really annoys me because at some point I will want to journal on that page. So I can't remember if I show you or not, but I actually went and trimmed up a bit of cardstock, and there we go. I think this is, oh no, this is something else. I actually went and trimmed up a bit of cardstock and adhered that to the back. I think I show you at the end. Here I am just backing my photo with some cardstock. I just randomly picked up the first piece that I saw on my desk. This was like I said, it was the weirdest process video ever. I just picked up the first thing I saw basically for all of it. So yeah, I've backed that photo with some cardstock, and I'm just going through these stickers that I have in my creative journal. They're actually like mainly samplers from planner event goodie bags, but you know, I'm just using them up in my creative journal. I stuck that sticker at the top intending to put the date on it, and then I found one that was much better, so I peeled it off. Thankfully it didn't do any damage. But that weekend banner was like the exact colours I had used in this spread, so obviously I had to use it. There was another little pink one there for me to put the date on, and that's a little wine glass, because this photo was taken before my best friend's birthday night out. It was such a good night. I'm not actually really one for clubbing or like drunken nights out or anything. I'm kind of a little bit past that since I graduated from uni. Even when I was at uni, I didn't go out that often. But I went out for my best friend's birthday in the summer and we had such a good night. We got back at 5 a.m. Oh my god, I was dead the next day, and I ordered myself a pizza too, and I had to race the pizza delivery man home so that I would get to my pizza in time. But yeah, it was such a good night and I wanted to document it, and some of these stickers actually turned out being pretty good, like that little wine glass and the heart eyes emoji. And you'll see that I just went random with this one. I just stuck a load of random stuff on. Also, you'll see that I changed my mind halfway through about where I was actually going to put the photo, and I put it up towards the top of the page. I totally missed myself sticking on that other wine glass and the yellow taxi. The taxi was signifying me racing home the pizza guy in the taxi. Oh dear. So this die cut that says fancy free is basically just to fill up that really awkward strip, because I couldn't be bothered to like lay up a load of embellishments or ephemera. And you know, at 23 years old, going out clubbing, no responsibilities, we are fancy free, aren't we? So even though it's a bit random and it looks a bit odd, I just stuck it there to fill that gap. I actually kind of like how it turned out, to be honest. So then I decide that the page needs just something else, and I decide to outline it. I think I mentioned it in my Project Life process video. At the moment, I'm outlining everything. It's like a sickness. I just can't stop. I think I said again in the Project Life video that things just don't look finished unless I've outlined them now, and I have to consciously stop myself from doing it on every project and every page, because I really hate it when all my pages look exactly the same. That's part of the reason that I stopped 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts for the most part, because all my pages are the same. I have a way that I like to do it and they were all just looking so samey, and that's happening now with my outlining. So I'm just going through Instagram to find the exact date that this photo was taken, because I knew that we didn't go out on my best friend's birthday, because her birthday was midweek this year. So I had a feeling it was the weekend before, but I just wanted to double check. I know in the grand scheme of things it wouldn't have mattered if the date was slightly out, but I just like to know that it's correct, I guess. It's the perfectionist in me. So yeah, I think at this point I am finished. Oh, I'm just sticking a little exclamation mark on the end of fancy free. Probably trying to use it up. So that is this layout finished. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.